He saw you when no one else did. He noticed the quiet way you carried pain with grace. He admired the way you gave, even when you had little. And now, something divine is happening. A rich man is ready to give you everything. Not because you asked for it, but because of what you did when no one was watching. Before I go deeper into this sacred revelation, type "I receive" in the comments right now as your declaration of faith that heaven is aligning something extraordinary in your favor. If you are new here, subscribe to Angelic Moments channel and turn on notifications, because the next few minutes could be the confirmation your spirit has been waiting for. Listen closely. A wealthy man has been moved in his heart to bless you. And this is not by coincidence. This is divine orchestration. You see, your obedience in the small things, your kindness in hidden moments, your consistency when you could have quit, all of it reached heaven. And now, heaven is moving someone of great power, great influence, and great resources to recognize you, to elevate you, and to change your life completely. He doesn't even know why he can't stop thinking about you. Something about your energy, your peace, your humility keeps drawing him in. And soon, you will understand that this isn't random attraction. This is divine alignment. Remember this verse, Matthew 6:33. But seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. You have been seeking God quietly, putting your faith before fame, choosing peace over pride. And now, those things that Jesus promised, the abundance, the opportunity, the love, the home, the overflow, they are being added unto you through this man's hands. You didn't chase wealth, you chased purpose. And now, wealth is chasing you. This man is being guided by the Spirit to bless you, to pour into you, to protect you, and to make sure you never have to beg for love or stability again. He's been watching your work. He's seen the way you carry integrity even when unappreciated. He's seen how you light up a room not by trying to impress, but simply by being authentic. And that's why God says, "This is the one I've chosen to reward you through." This man could have chosen anyone, but his spirit is restless until he finds you. You may not know him yet, or perhaps you've crossed paths without realizing the divine significance, but his thoughts are being stirred. His dreams are being directed. His heart is being softened by God himself. Proverbs 18:16 says, "A man's gift makes room for him and brings him before great men." Your gift, your patience, your humility, your heart is now bringing you before a great man. Someone who doesn't just have wealth, but wisdom. Someone who doesn't just have power, but purpose. He's not coming to use you. He's coming to honor you. And the reason he's ready to give you everything is because you gave something priceless. Your genuine love, your honest faith, your unwavering belief when others doubted. You may not realize it yet, but what you did in silence echoed loudly in heaven. You forgave when it hurt. You sowed when it was uncomfortable. You stayed faithful when nothing made sense. And because of that, God is sending someone to reward your endurance. Galatians 6:9 reminds you, "So let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." This is your harvest season. This is your divine repayment. Heaven is not blind to your tears. And the man who's about to walk into your life is part of God's way of saying, "I saw it all. I saw every act of kindness, and now I am returning it multiplied." You thought your giving went unnoticed, but this man, this wealthy man with a humbled heart, has been chosen to bless you beyond measure. He's being prepared by God even now. His spirit is being guided toward you in unexpected ways. He's not only ready to give you gifts of value, he's ready to give you partnership, covering, and protection. He's the answer to a prayer you prayed long ago, one you may have forgotten, but God did not. Psalm 37:4 says, "Delight yourself also in the Lord, and he shall give you the desires of your heart." You've been delighting in God. You've been faithful when others mocked your faith. And now, the desires of your heart, the stability, the companionship, the security, are aligning in your favor. This man isn't just rich in money. He's rich in compassion, He's rich in loyalty. He's rich in faith. And the reason he's being drawn to you is because your spirit mirrors what he's been praying for. He's been asking God for someone who understands peace, who carries grace, who loves truth more than attention. And when he saw you, even if it was in passing, even if only online, or through a mutual connection, something divine ignited within him. He felt something he couldn't explain, a gentle pull toward your soul. That's not coincidence. That's Isaiah 43:19 manifesting in your life. Behold, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. God is doing a new thing. He's making a way through someone else's obedience. And that man, the one whose heart is now being awakened to you, is the way that heaven is using to carry your answered prayer. You've passed the test. That's why this is happening. You didn't curse the delay. You didn't turn bitter when doors closed. You kept walking by faith, not sight. And now, that faith is unlocking favor through human hands. The kind of favor that changes everything overnight. I feel the Spirit saying, this man is being stirred to relocate closer to you. Something in him says, go there, find that person. He doesn't even fully understand why yet, but you do. Because your spirit has been feeling the shift. Your dreams have been hinting at it. Your inner peace has been preparing for it. You may even have been seeing signs, repeated numbers, a name that keeps appearing, dreams of meetings, or random thoughts about someone powerful noticing you. Those aren't random thoughts. They're divine signals. God is aligning timelines. Deuteronomy 28:2 declares, all these blessings shall come upon you and overtake you if you obey the voice of the Lord your God. The blessings are overtaking you now. This rich man's generosity is one of those blessings. He's not coming because of your beauty. Though you are radiant, he's coming because of your spirit, your alignment, your humility, your truth. God says, you sowed in faith, now you will reap in favor. You may have helped people who never said thank you. You may have been kind to those who mocked your love. You may have poured out your time, your prayers, your energy into others who didn't deserve it. But none of it was wasted. Heaven recorded it, and now repayment is arriving through this chosen vessel. The Spirit shows me a man who has gone through his own silent battles. He's successful but lonely. He's surrounded by people but unseen. And when he encounters you, he will feel peace he hasn't known in years. He'll recognize something divine about your presence. He won't rush you. He'll honor your pace. He'll treat you as the treasure that you are. That's why this connection will not just be emotional. It will be spiritual. It will feel ordained, as if you've known each other across lifetimes. And when he speaks, his words will carry weight, because they'll come from a place of divine assignment. Proverbs 10:22 says, the blessing of the Lord makes one rich, and he adds no sorrow with it. This is the kind of blessing coming toward you. One that adds no sorrow. One that lifts you, not drains you. One that brings joy, not confusion. You won't have to fight to prove your worth. You won't have to question his intentions, because his heart is being molded by God to see you as a blessing, not a burden. He's already setting things in motion, plans, arrangements, opportunities. You might soon receive a message, an invitation, a proposal, or even an unexpected act of generosity. And when it comes, you'll know it's this prophecy unfolding, because it will come suddenly, and it will feel completely natural yet divinely orchestrated. You see, you changed everything when you chose love over bitterness. That single decision, to forgive, to stay kind, to stay hopeful, activated something powerful in the unseen realm. You didn't realize it, but that moment of surrender made heaven take notice. And now, someone on earth is being guided to reward that divine character in you. The world may not have celebrated you, but God did, and he's sending this man to prove it. This is not just about romance or gifts. This is about restoration. Everything you gave that seemed lost. Your time, your effort, your loyalty. God is returning it multiplied. Stay expectant. Don't doubt when you feel the nudge to prepare. Fix your space. Pray over your atmosphere. Speak abundance over your days, because this connection is closer than you think. God says in Joel 2:25, "I will restore to you the years that the locust has eaten." That restoration is not abstract. It's arriving through this man's hands. He's going to restore joy where you lost it. He's going to give stability where you lacked it. He's going to pour love into places that were once broken. And when it happens, you'll remember this message. You'll realize that heaven was preparing you long before you saw the evidence. But before you receive it, God wants to make sure your heart stays pure. Don't start questioning if you're worthy. You are worthy. You've been refined for this. This blessing is not luck. It's justice. Divine justice for all the moments you trusted God when no one else did. Type "blessed and ready" in the comments right now if you believe this word is for you. And if you haven't yet, make sure you like this video and subscribe to Angelic Moments channel for more divine messages that reveal what heaven is saying to your soul. Because in the next few moments, I'm going to tell you exactly why this man feels so deeply drawn to you, and how your spirit unlocked something powerful in his destiny. It's more than attraction, it's prophecy unfolding in real time. He keeps seeing you in his dreams. He wakes up with your name in his spirit, and though he can't explain it, something inside him says, "This person is the answer I've been praying for." What he doesn't know is that you've been praying too, and heaven has been listening to both of you, aligning your paths step by step. You didn't chase this connection. Your faith attracted it. You didn't force it. You flowed with grace, and that grace is now magnetizing the right person, the right moment, and the right miracles toward you. The man who's being drawn to you isn't just rich in finances. He's rich in understanding. He's been through loss. He's been betrayed. And he's learned what truly matters. So now, when he sees someone genuine, he doesn't overlook it. He protects it. That's why you stand out to him. You are light in a world of noise. You're calm in the midst of storms. You are gentle in a generation that glorifies pride. And that's what makes you unforgettable. Samuel 16:7 says, "For the Lord does not see as man sees. Man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looks on the heart." And it's your heart that caught both heaven's and his attention when you loved with no agenda, when you forgave even when they didn't deserve it, when you smiled through your pain. God took notice, and now, that same spirit of love is what this rich man sees when he looks at you. He's been searching for sincerity, for something money can't buy. He's surrounded by people who want what he has, but you're different. You carry peace, you carry faith. You carry something that reminds him of home, even though he hasn't known you deeply yet. That's why he's ready to give you everything. Not out of pity, not out of lust, but out of reverence. He knows you're sent from heaven. He feels it in his spirit, even before his mind can process it. When he sees you, he sees stability. When he hears your voice, he feels comfort. When he prays, God keeps bringing your name to his heart. He's ready to invest not just money, but time, protection, and vision into your life. This isn't a man looking for control. This is a man ready to cover you, to lift you, to share his world with you. Because what you did, your selflessness, your humility, your faith, activated this kind of blessing. Do you remember the story in Ruth 2:12? When Boaz said to Ruth, "May the Lord repay you for what you have done. May you be richly rewarded by the Lord, the God of Israel, under whose wings you have come to take refuge." Boaz was a wealthy man, and Ruth's kindness, her work ethic, and her heart caught his attention. He wasn't drawn by her appearance alone. He was drawn by her spirit, and God used that connection to restore everything Ruth had lost. You are in that same season now. The Spirit says, a Boaz-type blessing is near you. Someone established, generous, and divinely assigned is about to recognize your worth and respond to it with action. The same way Ruth's consistency positioned her in the right field, your consistency is positioning you in the right timeline. That's why the delays you faced weren't denials. God was preparing the right eyes to see you. And now that the appointed time has come, He's bringing this man into your reality. Habakkuk 2:3 says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry." You've been waiting, hoping, and maybe wondering if God forgot. But no, He's been orchestrating details beyond what you can see. This man will come not just with words, but with proof. He'll offer help. He'll extend opportunity. He'll make you feel seen and safe. You won't have to chase validation. You'll simply walk into alignment. The moment you meet Him, whether face-to-face or through divine timing, your spirit will know. There will be peace, not pressure, clarity, not confusion. Because where God sends love, He also sends confirmation. Ephesians 3:20 reminds you, "Now unto Him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that worketh in us." This is an above and beyond moment for you. God is using someone who has more than enough to answer prayers. You didn't even have the strength to speak anymore. He's not just coming to give. He's coming to restore your faith in genuine connection. He'll show you that not everyone wants to take. Some people are sent to pour. And the reason you are chosen for this is because you've already proven you can be trusted with blessings. You give without keeping score. You love without performing. You stay humble even when life tests you. And now, heaven is saying, it's your turn to be loved out loud. You see, this is the mystery of divine reciprocity. When you pour from a pure place, God ensures you're poured back into from an unexpected one. You didn't demand to be seen. You simply stayed aligned. And that's why God is moving this man's spirit toward you. He's already thinking about ways to support your dreams. He might fund your vision, partner with your ideas, or simply give you a life of ease so you can finally breathe again. He's the kind of man who believes in sowing into destiny. And your destiny is shining so brightly right now that heaven itself is amplifying your name in rooms you've never entered. You may start to receive messages or invitations that seem too sudden, but don't doubt them. Pray for discernment, yes. But remember, when God shifts things, He often does it quickly. Isaiah 60:22 says, "When the time is right, I, the Lord, will make it happen." The time is right. He is making it happen. And no delay, no jealousy, no spiritual attack can stop what's already written in your favor. This man is part of your divine timeline. He's been chosen as a vessel of favor. And when He finds you, He will speak words that echo heaven's promise over your life. He'll tell you things that confirm this message word for word. He'll look at you and say something like, "I don't know why, but I feel like I've known you forever." And you'll know. This is it. This is the fulfillment of what God whispered to your spirit long ago. Don't shrink when the blessing arrives. Don't downplay your worth. Don't think it's too good to be true. It's just good enough to be God. Because what you did, your quiet obedience, is what prepared this moment. Proverbs 22:29 says, "Do you see a man diligent in his work? He will stand before kings. He will not stand before unknown men." You've been diligent. You've been consistent in your faith and your purpose. Now, God is positioning you before someone who has both earthly and spiritual influence. He's going to open doors you never knew existed. He's going to give you opportunities that feel like dreams. And when He does, remember to stay grounded. Remember to keep God at the center, because that's what attracted this miracle in the first place. Let your humility be your crown. Let your gratitude be your fragrance, because heaven rewards the grateful heart. This man will be drawn not just to your looks or your words, but to the peace that surrounds you when you pray, to the wisdom in your silence, and the light that glows from your faith. He'll know, this is a woman, or this is a man who walks with God. And because of that, He'll want to walk beside you. Don't be surprised if this happens soon. Your spirit already feels the nearness. Something is shifting even as you listen. Heaven is rearranging schedules, moving hearts, and aligning meetings. Your name is being spoken in rooms where decisions are made. And when the divine timing meets your preparation, everything will fall perfectly into place. This is not a random message. It's a direct confirmation for the one who's been patient, who's been faithful, who's been sowing in love even through tears. You're about to see the reward of what you did in secret, and the world will call it a miracle. But you'll know it's the manifestation of grace. God says in 2 Corinthians 9:8, "And God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work." That's what's happening. Abundance is finding you, favor is following you, and love, pure, generous, unwavering love, is finally locating your heart. You may even notice your atmosphere changing. People who once ignored you will start to see your glow. Conversations will shift. Your energy will draw the right kind of attention. That's not vanity. That's visibility for divine purpose, because God is making sure the right person sees you clearly this time. He's clearing distractions. He's closing counterfeit doors. He's aligning you for something that will last. And when it comes, you'll realize why every delay was necessary. Because God was protecting your timing, so that you'd meet your blessing whole, healed, and ready. Say it out loud right now. I am ready for divine alignment. Feel that? That's heaven's agreement. This is your sign, the rich man, the helper, the divine partner. He's closer than you think, and when he finds you, he will give you everything not because you demanded it, but because your spirit deserved it. You did the right thing when it was hard. You chose faith when it was unpopular. You stayed pure when compromise seemed easier. And now, the reward for your obedience is arriving in human form, through generosity, protection, love, and overflow. Your story is about to shift from waiting to receiving, from being overlooked to being celebrated, from wondering if God heard you to realizing He was writing your blessing in someone else's heart all along. This is your restoration. This is your divine repayment. This is your more than enough moment. Type "blessed and ready" in the comments if your heart receives this prophetic message today. Like this video if you're standing in faith for divine manifestation, and subscribe to Angelic Moments channel so you don't miss the next revelation from heaven. Because this message isn't ending here. Your story is just beginning, and in the coming days, you'll start to see physical signs that what was spoken here is already unfolding in your life. You'll witness favor flow in ways that defy logic. And when it does, you'll know. This was never luck. It was divine timing. Stay in prayer, stay in peace, and stay expectant, because a rich man is ready to give you everything, and heaven itself is smiling upon your obedience. You are chosen. You are loved. You are ready.